Hello and welcome to another reading. Today we're going to ask whether you are meant to be with your person, whether it is something destined or what people refer to as karmic or soulmate or whatever type of connection it is. We're going to find out today. So we're going to have 3 piles. First pile is Scorpio. Second pile is Jupiter. Sorry for the handshaking rather. And the third pile is Pisces. So I'm going to hold up the piles. So again, first one is Scorpio, second one is Jupiter, and the third one is Pisces over here. So make your selection and I'll see you at your reading. Hello and welcome pile 1. You picked the Scorpio card. We're going to find out today whether you and the person you're thinking about are meant to be, or whether it's some type of different connection, or what your purpose is together. So, just based on the Scorpio card, you could be a Scorpio, this person could be a Scorpio. Someone could have a prominent Pluto in their chart, so Pluto could be aspecting their sun or their moon or something of the sort, maybe their ascendant, maybe they have Pluto in the first house, maybe they have Pluto conjunct their north node. Something like that is what I'm getting. Scorpio is also a very mysterious and transformative energy, more on the darker side of energies. It's scary for a lot of people, but scary in a way that it draws them in. It's almost like a siren. Maybe this person is like that. They are intimidating, but at the same time they have this allure to them that just makes people want to get to know them or get close to them, even if not anything else. Maybe a lot of people want to have sex with this person or you, because Scorpio also rules the genitals. So for a start, that's what the energy seems to be. And first I'm going to, you know what, yeah, I'm going to do what I usually do. I'm just going to have to find my cards for that. So first we're going to figure out who this person is, the one you're thinking about. So you will get the correct reading. And if you don't find your people in this pile, or your person, maybe you can try another one. Let's see. Okay. So, who is pile 1's person? Who are they thinking about? Oh my god, the cards are all over the place. Holy shit. We have freckles. This person has freckles. Okay. Pile number 1's person. Oh my god, the cards are just... Holy shit. Tooth gap. So this person could have a tooth gap. Okay. So, pile 1's person. Who is pile 1's person? What do they look like? Who is pile 1's person? Who are they thinking about? We have piercings, so this person could have piercings. This already sounds like someone I know, by the way. So you might be asking about someone I know. Okay. Who is pile 1's person, please? Who is pile 1's person? We have Hispanic or Latino. So I'm getting that they have this this middle light middle rather skin tone, and they could have Hispanic or Latina or Latino blood in them. But I'm also getting that it's just they have like this sort of a vibe. Okay. What else? What is pile 1's person like? Who's pile 1's person, please? This 1000% sounds like someone I know. Who is pile 1's person, please? Who is pile 1's person? Anything else? Yeah, we have something else here. We have witch. Okay, so this person could be a practitioner, or maybe they just have, again, this very strong scorpionic energy where they just draw people in, and they are very alluring, or they are, even if they're not alluring, they have this sort of aura about them. And we also have practitioner, so yeah, probably it's someone who practices at least something. Alright, so if this is the person you're thinking about, someone with freckles, someone with a tooth gap, someone with piercings, someone who's Hispanic or Latino or has a similar vibe, and someone who is a witch slash practitioner, this is your person, then let's keep them going. Okay, so are you and this person meant to be? Is pile 1 and this person meant to be? Is pile 1 meant to be with this person? Oh, we have the moon, so we already have a very ambiguous energy coming out. This usually comes out when the cards don't want to answer, but I'm not sure whether that's going to be what it ends up being, so I'm going to keep on pulling cards. Okay, so our pile 1, we have Judgment. Wow, lots of major arcanas. Okay, so pile 1, are they meant to be with their person? Are they meant to be with this person? Or is my pile 1, or my pile 1 people meant to be with the person they're thinking about? We have Knight of Cups. You have been definitely trying to get this person's attention. Okay, are they meant to be together? Are they meant to be together? What's going on? This pile has a very weird energy. Kind of chaotic. No, very chaotic. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. So I think primarily you're into this person because they are very attractive, and again they have this quiet power about them, this alluring sort of vibe. Okay, and we have Pluto again with the Judgment. Okay, so is pile 1 meant to be with their person, with this person? Are they meant to be together? Are they meant to be together? Are they meant to be together? Okay, if you look at this Queen of Wands, I'm just showing it to you because this is the card that's giving me the impression that it feels like this person is very performative. Maybe they have Pluto conjunct their ascendant, or Pluto in their first house, but I feel like it comes through in a way that it is performative. I feel that this person kind of just wants clout, so to speak. They want attention, and they don't really care where they get it from. So they will entertain people they don't care about or they are not interested in because they want attention and because they want to feel like they are needed. They want to feel attractive. They want to feel wanted. So I feel like you're coming in here with genuine emotions, but this person is not honest about what they want. I feel like this person is stringing you along, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this person, and you're not the only one. You're not the only one who's getting strung along. If you look at this with the Pluto energy and all these people flying up into the sky, into that hand, it's almost like a puppeteer sort of a thing. So I feel like there's a bunch of people who they are doing this to. They might allow you closer than most, a little bit closer, just close enough so you stay addicted to them, is what I'm getting here. What I'm getting here is that this person is doing some sort of dark psychology kind of shit, and not necessarily on purpose, not necessarily consciously, but I feel like this person is very manipulative, and they probably don't even realize that they are. Okay, this pile 1, and now we have the Queen of Coins, so this could be an earth sign person. I didn't get the fire sign energy from the Queen of Wands, but I get the earth sign energy from the Queen of Pentacles. So this person could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Stellium chart ruler. This person could be a gold digger. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like, I'm not getting a an abundant energy from this, an abundant, yeah. So I'm not getting an abundant, fertile, mother-like energy from this Queen of Pentacles that would usually be the meaning of the card. I'm getting someone who is more like the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, but it came out upright. So I'm getting someone who's more like a gold digger type of a person, who goes after people who are older than them, who goes after people who have more money than them. Someone who might seem like the full package at first, but once you get to know them, they are kind of empty inside. Like, I feel like the mask that they put on, this performance that they put on, has much more nuance to it and has much more, how do I put it, much more detail to it than their actual personality and their actual mind. So it feels like this person pulls in others by pretending to be this very deep person, this very free thinker, this very, I don't know, this very unusual type of a person who is just so fantastic and enamors everyone. But once you actually get to know them, you realize that they don't have the true depth to back it up. It's just a facade. They just pretend. Okay, let's see. Keep going. Is Powell meant to be with this person? Oh, we have, yeah. Yeah, this is the Knight of Swords in the reverse. This talks about brash communication, something that is not thought through, and also lies, things that aren't true. Yeah, I feel like this person is just not, they are not putting themselves out there, they are putting a mask out there, and that's what attracts people. Because who they actually are is very boring. Okay, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, again, this is a Capricorn card, and it's a Capricorn Jupiter card. So what I'm getting here again is that there are many people who they are doing the same thing to. You're not the only one. They have a bunch of people who they are stringing along. So based on just this spread, I don't want to discourage you, or rather I feel like I should discourage you. Yeah, Five of Swords in the reverse. They don't do, how do I put this? They are not good at confrontation, and not because they avoid it, but because they manipulate it. This feels like a mercurial energy, so Gemini or Virgo could be significant. It feels like whenever there is a misunderstanding or a fight or something, you are always the one who ends up apologizing, because they manipulate you and they manipulate the situation to make themselves out to be not even the victim, but to pretend that they are right, rather. So it's always you who gets to apologize, and whenever it's a conflict, this person treats the conflict like something that they have to win. It's not something that is a character building experience that it should be. It's not something that is a relationship building experience like it should be. It's something that they need to win. So, even if you're meant to be with this person, you probably shouldn't be. At least not now, at least not at this point. Because at this point, this person is just... They are not a good person. I'm gonna be honest. This is not a good person. Okay, let's keep on going. Let's keep on seeing what's coming through. Okay. I'm gonna grab the Mythos Tarot. Clear the deck. Oh, that was pretty shitty. Okay, so okay. So is Pawan meant to be with this person? Knight of Wands. You are very attracted to this person, I can tell, but it is more so a lustful attraction. Like, You might tell yourself that you have things in common, or you might tell yourself that it is something that is serious, or you might tell yourself that you might even tell yourself that you have a soul connection with this person or something of the sort, like it is destined to be, but it's just lust, is what I'm getting. It's just that you are extremely attracted to this person, like again, because they have this aura, but this aura is fabricated. It seems like this aura is fabricated. It seems like it's not actually who this person is. You don't know this person. I feel like I think nobody knows this person, because they don't allow their real identity to come through, because then everyone would realize that they are lying about who they are. Okay, this pile one, is pile one meant to be with this person? This pile one meant to be with this person. Also, sorry for the background noise. I have a fan running because we don't have the air conditioning installed here yet. This is the new place that I'm gonna move to pretty soon. And like half of the stuff is here, but the other half isn't. 5 of Pentacles. This person constantly shuts you out. It feels like you keep coming again and again and again, and you keep trying to impress this person, you keep trying to woo this person with gestures of affection and love, but this person doesn't give a shit. This person doesn't give a shit. They don't care. They are completely comfortable shutting you out because they don't value you. This person doesn't value you. And yeah, I feel like you have a lot of anxiety and maybe even sleepless nights because of this person and because of this situation. Like there's a lot of anxiety, and this person is just like, I don't care, none of my business. It's like they accept what you give them, because this person accepts everything anyone would give them, almost. Like, this person is a taker. This person takes things from people. And if you offer something to them, then yeah, they're gonna take it, even if they don't want to give anything in return. So I feel like the issue here is that you might have this this notion or this idea in your mind that if you give something to someone, then they owe you something back, even if it is not agreed upon verbally. So this is like a two-way issue, obviously. Like the problem here is that you think that if you keep giving to this person, then they're going to owe you the attention, then they're going to owe you the love, and that's how you're gonna receive it. And this person smells that you kind of are vulnerable in this way, and they keep taking and taking and taking whatever you want to give them. So that's kind of what's going on. I know that might be difficult to hear, unfortunately, or not, but yeah, my readings very often turn out to be very psychological, probably because I'm a psychology major, and it's something that belongs to my professional life. So it's kind of unavoidable for me to bring psychology into my tarot readings. Okay, so is pile one meant to be with this person? I can already tell you are not, but let's keep on pulling and see what messages come through, because we're only at 19 minutes and I already don't know what else to say. Maybe we can explore what's going on here on a deeper level, on a behavioral level, on a subconscious level. Yeah, we have the 10 of Wands. This is a huge burden for you. Like, look at this. This person looks like an angel. You might think that they are an angel, and they are so beautiful, but look at that cracked halo. They don't actually have any sort of connection to the divine. That's one thing, that this person is probably not very spiritual, which is interesting because we have the witch and the practitioner, so maybe they just have that vibe, or maybe they just make people believe that. So I feel like this person poses as some sort of an angel, as some sort of a fascinating unicorn, someone who's like one of a kind, someone who's like very special, and that's just not the reality here. They just kind of use this mask to pull people in. And Ten of Wands is the card of burdens. So this has probably been a huge burden on you, that you've been thinking about this angelic person and you cannot see through the facade to the truth that this person has nothing to give to you. They might not have anything to give to anyone. They can take, and that's about it. And you're probably never going to get back what you invest in them. So there's something called the sunk cost fallacy, which is a logical fallacy that makes people keep investing in situations and things that do not bring back anything, or that are completely hopeless, because your mind kind of thinks of it in a way that, oh, I already invested so much into this situation, that is the sunk cost, that I have to keep investing, because if I stop now and if I pull away, then I've wasted all this energy, or all these things that I gave this person, or I invested into this situation. And that's why they keep investing into hopeless or bad situations, because it makes them feel like they have to, because they already put in so much. And instead of just walking away and just leaving what has already been lost and realizing that it's never going to come to fruition, like nothing's going to come out of this, and they just keep on investing and investing and wasting their energy or money or whatever, investing into this situation, where the correct answer would be, like I was trying to say a minute ago, that you just kind of realize that it's hopeless, and yet you've wasted all this time, you've wasted all this energy, it's not going to come back, that fucking sucks, you have to accept that, and then you can walk away and invest somewhere else where you can actually receive something back. So that's the basis of the sunk cost fallacy, that it makes you believe that you need to keep investing into a situation that doesn't have any sort of return associated with it. And that's what I'm getting here. It's like you feel like you've invested so much into this person and they are so perfect and they are sort of your dream come true is what you believe, but actually your dream come true does not exist, because this person is just fake. This person just feels completely fake. This person just feels, again, like a user, like a taker. This person, this person is very attractive, that's true. Especially with the Queen of Wands. This person probably is very, very, very conventionally attractive, but they use their looks to use other people and take from other people and to further themselves in very selfish ways. Like, there is no selflessness in this person. There is no reciprocation here in this person. Everything they do is strategic. Everything they do is because they want more power and more money. That's what I'm seeing here. They just want more power, more money, more attention, more people yearning for them, more gifts, more attention. I've already said that. So that's kind of how this person operates. Okay, what else can you tell me about this? What else can you tell me about this situation? So, like, this is not a good person, and I feel like you are. Obviously, everyone has flaws, but it seems like you are much more of a selfless person, and maybe it is difficult for you to understand that this person is not. Yeah. Oh my God. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Cups in the reverse. This person is not empathetic. Not towards you, probably not towards anyone. This person is not emotional. This person is not emotionally intelligent. This person is not understanding. This person is not someone who is good to be in a relationship with. Maybe for someone who just wants sex, because this person can provide sex, but that's about it. That's about it. This person's biggest asset is their appearance, is what I'm getting. And this person has no emotional intelligence. They have no real empathy and understanding towards other people. They are very selfish, they are not nurturing, and the only person they really care about is themselves. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Okay. No. And we have two cards wanting to come out. Yeah, the Empress and the Hierophant. I feel like this person just wants to get wifed up by someone who is like really fucking rich. Like that's their big life goal. That's the huge life goal that they have ahead of them. Maybe they are doing other things to gain power. Yeah, especially with the 5 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. Like this person is not honest, is not to be trusted, is not someone you actually know. You don't actually know this person, or maybe you do, you just don't want to see. But I'm not seeing the 8 of Swords, so maybe this is genuinely shocking to learn, because the 8 of Swords would be here if it is something that you are willfully ignoring. But it seems like maybe you just genuinely believed that this person was some sort of a magic unicorn or angel or something. But what I'm getting here is that the main life goal of this person is to get wifed up by someone who's really powerful and really fucking rich. And that's all they care about. And power, of course. So that's kind of the position they want to put themselves in. The mob wife, so to speak. That's kind of what I'm getting here. They want to be the mob wife. Wife of someone powerful and someone who is very, very, very rich. And if you have a good personality, and if you're understanding, if you have good emotional intelligence, if you have any good human qualities at all, they will not give a shit. They will not give a shit. They might say that they do, they might pretend that they do, they might even warp the entire situation in a way to make you believe that that's what they care about, like true human connection or true human emotions or true human understanding or accountability or like depth of character or something of the sort. But it's just the part of the facade. It's just the front to make people believe that they are deeper than they actually are. This person is incredibly shallow. This person is incredibly shallow. But they have this mask that makes people believe that they are very deep. They are not. They are not. This is the shallowest person I think I've ever come across, which is very interesting because at the same time it's someone, like I said, who has this very, very strong mask or facade that shows them being very powerful, very unique, very intelligent, very deep. But how should I put this? Imagine how deep you believe this person to be, just by what you know, just going by what you know, and flip that. That is how shallow they are, actually. You think that this is, oh my god, so deep, this person is so fantastic and complex and everything. And if you flip that height, like if you think that they are here in depth, then if you flip it, they're actually here in shallowness. Like this person has no depth at all. This person has very little complexity, actually, but they are incredibly good at making people believe the opposite. They are extremely good at making people believe that they are deep and complex. Whew, okay. This is turning out to be a little sad. Not because of this person, but because of you. Because I feel like you genuinely are interested in this person, and you genuinely want this person to like you. We also have black clothing that's just randomly flipped. Like I just put the deck down next to me and one card just came out and it was this black clothing, so this person might wear black a lot. Okay. So let's keep on going. I feel like we're talking about what sort of a connection this is, whether you are meant to be with them or not. I don't think that you are meant to be with this person at all. I think that this is a learning opportunity for you to understand and recognize when someone is using you. This is happening so you can learn what it is like when someone uses you. Someone you love, someone you want to be with, someone you're very attracted to, and they give you just enough attention for you to keep on giving so they can keep on taking. This situation exists so you can change. Changing. It says at this time the situation is in a state of flux, anything could happen. I don't want you to be encouraged by that. This just means that you can go either way from this situation. You can decide to realize and see this person for who they actually are and what they actually are, which is not pretty, and I know that you don't want to see them that way, but you have to take this person off the pedestal because they're not going to give you anything. There's no return on investment here. There is nothing here. This person will just keep on taking as long as you allow them to, unfortunately. Or you can just, like I said, the changing and anything could happen just means that you can either choose to own up to this whole situation and realize that this person is never going to give you anything and just leave them alone. And I know how hard that is, trust me. Unfortunately, I know. Or you can just keep on going with it. You can just keep on going with your sunk cost fallacy and keep on investing into this person and letting them suck you dry. Not in the good way. Not in the good way, unfortunately. Maybe they would even allow you to have intimacy, like sexual intimacy with them every once in a while. Or maybe it has happened in the past or something. But it's just a transaction for this person. It's just a transaction for this person. It's not actual emotions, it's not actual love. They are not actually yours and they never will be. Because they just want someone who's very powerful and very fucking rich. And they don't care about anything else. Okay, what else can you tell me about this situation, please? Okay, we have cross. Oh my god, yes. Sacrifice, down for the cause, release, let go, giving up, surrender, put others first, that's you, for the greater good, dogma, heroic effort, purpose-driven, martyrdom, and heed the call. Yeah, this is, I want to say that this situation is over, or that this relationship is over, but I don't think it ever existed. It only existed in your mind. Even if this person gave you, like I said, just enough to keep you going. That's the point. That's the point, that they give you just enough. It's called breadcrumbing. They give you just enough crumbs of attention so that you will keep coming back and keep giving them more. That is how this is designed. Like I said, designed. That is how this is designed. Like I said, this is a very manipulative person. And I don't know whether they are manipulating on purpose or just subconsciously, and this is just their nature. But I feel like it's a little bit of both. I feel like it's a little bit of both. Like, I feel like this person knows that they're not a good person. They knows that they're not a quality person, and they just kind of are okay with that, which is probably the worst version of of what it could be. Like, they are okay with being a shit person. They are okay with using others. They are okay with it. Okay, what else can you tell me about this situation, please? Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? The changing card came out again, and we have something between that too, or under that too. So again, changing. At this time, the situation is in a state of flux. Anything could happen. It's up to you. It's up to you. I don't think that you will take this reading and me talking shit about your person well, to be honest. I think you might be angry, you might think that this is not the reading for you, that I'm wrong, or that this is incorrect. I just encourage you to think about it. That's all. And flag. is the next one. Like, I immediately am getting red flag. Like, this person is a huge ass red flag. That means that you may have ignored certain behaviors of theirs in the past. Achievement, recognition, overthrow, success, victory, winner, conquest, mastery, bragging rights, carry the day, plans are coming to fruition, and king of the mountain. So this is how you would feel like if you would finally get with this person. I feel like you have this imagined scenario in your mind where the two of you would be fantastic together, and maybe this person would give you success, or maybe others would look up to you that you're with this person or something of the sort. Like, it has some sort of a prestige to it. This person is very much tied to prestige, because that is something that they are chasing as well. They are chasing prestige, but they don't actually have any prestige of their own. Okay. We have spilled milk. Lots of Pisces, by the way. Pisces energy. And Aries. Spilled milk. Regrets, accidents happen, don't sweat the small stuff, mistakes, leave it in the past, it's over, cannot be changed, disappointed, clean up time, let it go, minor problems. It's not as big of a deal as you think. Like, yeah, it sucks, it fucking sucks, but it's not as big of a deal as you think. The reason you think it's such a big deal is because of something that is inside you, not inside this person. You're projecting your own good qualities onto this person. I think you might have an issue you might have an issue around seeing the good things in yourself, and you might project it out onto other people and put them on a pedestal. But in truth, all those good things are just you. They're just you. And it's really not as big of a deal as you think, because this person is, I'm not going to say they're worthless, because that sounds kind of cruel, but you're not going to get anything out of this person that is worth investing. No. And like I said, it's not a big deal, because this person is not even nearly as special as you think them to be. Like I said, it's the exact opposite. You think them to be so special, so fantastic, and they're so high up on the pedestal in your head. And the truth is the exact opposite. They are just nothing. They're just empty, is what I feel like. Maybe this person feels a lot of emptiness within themselves, and that is why they engage in these behaviors. I'm pretty sure that they are compensating for the fact that they are a very boring and very shallow person with this mask that shows them to be the exact opposite of that. So this is definitely compensation on their part. Huge ass, strong compensation, strong narcissistic energy. Don't recommend. Anything else? Like, you're not losing anything by leaving this person behind. Literally, you're gaining. You're not losing, you're gaining, because you're no longer going to be wasting your energy on someone who isn't worth it. Okay, so we have book burning. This is Libra. Censorship, silencing, control, discord, cancelled, persecute, suffocate, destroyed heritage, limited freedom, constraint, rewrite history, mind games, changing the narrative. What was I talking about? What was I fucking talking about? I'm also getting the feeling that this person might end up in prison. Or this person might want to be with someone who is in prison, or will be in prison, or was in prison. This person is gonna run into something bad. This person is gonna run into something really bad, and when that happens, you're gonna be grateful. Like, you're gonna think, oh my god, it's so good that I didn't get with this person and I didn't keep on pursuing this person, because then I would be in that situation with them. And that would fucking suck. And the other one is White Rabbit. It says spark of curiosity, gnosis, spiritual awakening, it's time, heeding the call, research it, inner knowing, dark to light, going down the rabbit hole, waking from the dream. You are ready for this information, and that is why this came through in this reading. You are ready to know the truth about this person. You are ready to know that this is not the person for you. You are ready to know that there are so much better people out there, and this person is just nothing. This person is a mask, and there's just emptiness behind it and nothing else. If like I'm getting within my mind's eye, I'm getting something like as if someone would be holding up a mask, like you know those ones that have those little sticks on them. I can't remember the word. I'm sorry. Those little like grab where you grab them. Oh my god, what's going on? So it's someone's like holding up a mask like this and in front of their face, and it's like so beautiful and so beautifully detailed and fantastic and amazingly wonderfully done with all these details and glitter and like gems and everything, like those Venice mask type of things. But when they move the mask, or when you want to look behind the mask and the mask like moves, there's just no face behind it. It's just an empty darkness, just a bottomless void of darkness and nothingness. That's what I'm getting with this person, and I'm also getting goosebumps, so this is probably something important. So that's what this person actually is. This person has nothing behind that mask. This person has nothing behind that. And I think you are ready to hear that. Like I said, it might be upsetting. It might be upsetting, and I feel for you because, like I said, I know how that feels and I empathize with you because of that. But at the same time, you need to know this. You need to know not to waste your time with this person. You need to know to move on. You need to know the truth. Because you should not be wasting any more time on this person. You should not be. You should absolutely not be. Okay, I think I'm gonna get you some guidance, some closing messages, so to speak. Well, I think it's still gonna take a bit, but I'm gonna get you some like guidance. Some advice. No? Okay. So, what's the advice for pile 1? What's the advice for pile 1? Please. Oh, okay. We have assertiveness. That should be assertivity as far as I'm aware. This situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested, yet there is also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving your strength and guiding your words. What this is telling you is that if you don't believe me, try being assertive, like truly assertive with this person. Try bringing up the things that they do that hurt you and see how they react. See if you can get into a situation where they are the ones to apologize and they don't spin the situation in a way where they expect you to apologize. If you can get any sort of accountability out of this person, good for you, but you're not going to. Like just try it. Try to talk to this person and try to tell them that what they're doing is hurting you, and see as they will spin the story to make you apologize. And even if they say, oh, I'm sorry, I know, nothing's going to change. That is not true accountability. That is emotional manipulation. If someone apologizes and says that they're going to change things but they don't, that is emotional manipulation. That is not accountability. That means that they are just telling you what you want to hear in order to keep you under their control. So if you were to be actually assertive with this person, that would not go over well. That would not go over well, but try it. Try it if you want to. What other advice for pile 1? What other advice is coming through for pile 1? Let your past go. Oh my god. Let your past go. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary. 10 of Wands, yeah. Dear one, it is time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. You don't want it or need it. This rejection is actually protecting you, because if you were to get close to this person, you would be in a far worse situation. If this person actually wanted to be with you, they would suck you dry. And again, not in the good way. Not in the good way. They would suck your bank account dry. They would suck your emotional health dry. They would destroy your mental health. They would destroy your emotional health. Just, it would be, no. So let it go. Let it go. That's the best thing you can do, is to let it go. It's time to let it go. Okay. Should I get some last messages? Yeah. Let's do some last messages with this deck. The Soul Truth Self-Awareness card deck. If I can open it. Yes, okay. So, what's the advice for pile 1? Any closing messages, please? Any closing messages and advice for pile 1, please? Yeah. It says, if I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? Don't say this person. Burn with desire. There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Today, go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. So this is one side. And this is the other side. This is telling you to put all the energy you're putting into this person into something that you actually want to achieve in life. Like something that is actually important for you in life, because this person isn't. You might think they are, but you are just wasting your time here and you're wasting your energy. Put all this energy into something that is actually important. Maybe education, maybe your career, how you make your money, financial gains, whatever. Whatever, just not this, because I know you really want it and it feels like you would do anything for it, but there's a reason it's not happening, and the reason is that you are being protected from this person, because it would be really bad if the two of you got together. And again, I'm sorry about that, because I know how much that sucks. I'm gonna do the astrology dice. I haven't done that in a while. I even forgot that I had them at all. So let's do the astrology dice for pile 1. Hopefully it's not gonna fall off. Okay, we have Sagittarius, we have Uranus, or is that Neptune? No, Uranus. And 12th house. So someone who could have Sagittarius, Uranus. Someone could have Sagittarius in the 12th house, or Uranus in the 12th house. Again, with 12th house and Sagittarius, this is like this is an illusion. This is an illusion energy. Uranus is also a planet that causes distance. Like if you have someone's Uranus in your 8th house and you marry them, they say that Uranus in your 8th house synastry means that you will get divorced. So Uranus is usually a planet that creates distance. And together with that 12th house, yeah, this is an illusion. There is no real connection here, unfortunately, because there is no real person behind the mask. There is nobody to connect to. There is nobody to connect to, unfortunately. And yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that this reading wasn't happier, but I feel like this is exactly what you needed to hear, and that's why I'm here. That's what I'm here for. Of course, you don't have to believe me. I'm just some random person on the internet making tarot readings. Just think about it. Just think about it. Just think about it. So anyway, this was your reading. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I could help. And thank you for watching. And maybe I'll see you at the next one. Bye! Hello and welcome, pile 2. You picked the Jupiter card. Your number is 18. 1 and 8 is 9, so that could also be significant. With Jupiter, the basic energy of this pile could be very happy-go-lucky, or this could be either you or the person you're asking about could be someone who has a prominent Jupiter in their chart, or Sagittarius. Also Pisces, maybe. Someone who has this, who is very lucky. Someone who comes across as very lucky. They could have Jupiter on their ascendant or in their first house or aspecting their sun, moon, rising. So they could have a very important Jupiter placement in their chart. And again, this is someone who is very lucky, someone who is expanding, someone who doesn't stop no matter what. It's like they might feel like they don't have a plan at times, like they don't know what they are doing, but at the same time everything kind of works out for them. So that's kind of the energy I'm getting. Like even if they don't have a plan or they look like they don't have a plan, things just work out and everything goes even better than expected. So this could either be you or this could be the person you're asking about. So what we're gonna do at first is find out who this person is, like I usually do. So you will know that this reading is for you, or maybe not. No, that wasn't good. Okay, so let's see. Think about your person. Pile 2. Who is Pile 2's person, please? Who is Pile 2's person? Who is Pile 2's person? We have medium skin tone. So this could be someone with like a brown skin tone. Okay, what else about Pile 2's person, please? What? We have white clothing. They might like wearing light clothes or white clothes. Light colors. Okay, what else about Pile 2's person, please? What else about Pile 2's person? Ooh, we have dark skin now. So they might have very dark skin. Like medium to dark, probably. So like a brown skin tone, like a darker brown skin tone. Okay. Now we have white American with the what? Now we have a white person here. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. We have medium, we have dark, and we have white. I feel like this person exists in a spectrum. We have white twice because we have white clothing and white American. I don't think this is their appearance we're talking about here. I think this is talking about who this person is. I was trying to get their appearance, but that's not what we're getting here. This is a person who exists on a spectrum. It's like almost like they embody everything within them. It's like everything you can think about is this person, or this person has everything you can think about in them. Or maybe this person has like a... We also have average build, but I'm not going to take more cards right now. I'm going to figure this energy out and then. So, or this person could be very inclusive. Like this person could be very, very strongly against racism and just ostracizing people in general, like any kind of group. I think this person could be very involved in equality, and they would advocate for people of color, for example, if they are white, or even if they are not white, even if they are brown or black. I feel like this person is all about inclusivity. They want everyone to be able to feel human. They want everyone to have the same worth in society, because we are all fucking human beings. I feel like that's what this person is, and that's what we are talking about. And with the white clothing, maybe this is talking about purity. Maybe this is talking about this person having some sort of an innocence. Like it feels like no matter who you are, this person will stand up for you if you face injustice. especially if you belong to marginalized groups. This person will take a shot for you. Okay, can you tell me how this person actually looks like? Can you tell me how this person looks like, please? Appearance. Why am I not getting cards? What's this person's appearance? Or what else do you want to say then, if not appearance? What else do you want to say? I thought a card fell, but no. Oh, it flipped. We have blue eyes. So this person has blue eyes. Now I think now I'm getting appearance. And they have busty chest. So they might have huge breasts. Okay. What more can you tell me about this person, please? Did I get that card? What more can you tell me? We have, oh my god, the deck is falling apart. We have markings here. I get the feeling that these aren't tattoos in their case. I feel like they might have scars somewhere, maybe on their face. Maybe they have a scar on their face. Or just on their body. They have scars, is what I'm getting with this markings. Like they have a bunch of scars somewhere. What's this? No, that's residual. Okay. Yeah. Last it again because I got residual from pile 1. Okay, pile 2's person. How do they look like? What are they like? What more can you tell me about them? We have mixed color eyes, so they could have, we have blue eyes and mixed color eyes, so they could have heterochromia, which means that their eyes are different colors, like maybe one eye is green, one eye is blue, or maybe they have central heterochromia, which means that around their pupils their eyes are a different color, or maybe they have like spots of different colors in their eyes. But I feel like this is more like a blue, green, gray eyed person. Like if you look at this person, they have heterochromia. So I feel like they are like a blue, green, gray eye color is what they have. Okay, what else can you tell me about this person, please? What else can you tell me? Oh! Same height as you. Okay, so there might be no height difference here. Honestly, I'm getting that... Okay, this reading is already getting a bit confusing. Like it already started out confusing. I'm getting that this is not necessarily about height. I feel like this person is on your level. Like you are on the same level, the both of you. You might not think you are, you might think that one of you is better than the other, but I feel like you are on the same level with this person. I feel like you're on the same level. Okay, anything else, please? Just one more with appearance, just something about how they look like. Oh. We have coarse curly hair, so they might have coarse dark hair that is curly. And green eyes, unhealthy habits. We have vibrant apparel, so they probably like wearing bright colors. They're probably from a different country than you, and they might like wearing red or pink. Wavy hair came out again, and light skin came out now, and powerful. Okay. And average height, and then tall and bold, so like bold, like with no hair is what I mean. Baby face, like I'm forcing, and red lips. Like right now I'm forcing the deck to answer because it doesn't want to. So if any of those make sense to you, again I say green eyes, unhealthy habits, vibrant apparel, like someone's from a different country. And again, I feel like someone here is tall and someone here is short because we have tall, but then we also have average height. So I think one of you has this very, very huge curly wavy hair about them, and the other person might be bald or might have short hair, because we also have that, and we also have the baby face. So what we had again is light skin, powerful, wavy hair, red attire, which usually gives me red or pink, and the vibrant apparel, the unhealthy habits, and the green eyes. So this person has blue-green eyes. They probably have a big chest. They have some sort of scars on them, and they are someone who is very fond of equality, and they advocate for people who are marginalized or ostracized. So that's what we get here. That's what we're getting. So this is probably a woman because, you know, big tits. So if this is your person, or you recognize your person in this, then let's keep on going. Very interesting energy right away. Okay. Is pile 2 and their person meant to be? Is pile 2 meant? The devil. So there's a lot of desire here. I'm not feeling this as negative right now, but we're gonna keep going. Capricorn energy also. So there's a lot of desire here. This could be an unhealthy desire. Okay, what else is going on here? Is pile 1 meant to be with their person, with this person? Are pile 1 and this person meant to be together? Please tell me more. Are pile 1 and this person meant to be together? Thank you. We have the Hermit in reverse. I feel like there was, like, someone was closed off to this connection. Either you or this person, either of you were closed off to this connection. Sorry, I'm gonna have to adjust my stuff here. Okay. So someone tried to either shut this connection down or successfully have shut this connection down. There was some sort of a pause here, some sort of a stop. Someone just pulled away. Okay, what else? Is pile 2 meant to be with their person? Is pile 2 meant to be with their person? Is pile 2 meant to be with their person, please? Page of Wands is what we have. Okay, so I feel like there were unhealthy habits here. Someone went into hiding to deal with them, but the Hermit is in reverse. So whatever this separation or this closing off was or has been, it's like over now. Like it's done. It has run its course. I don't know what's going on, but it's it's kind of difficult to talk right now, and like everything is falling apart around me. So this is like, again, this is a weird disruption energy, not disruptive energy. There's some sort of a disruption here, which makes things start moving. With the Page of Wands, something new is coming here. Something new is happening. Okay, let's keep going. Is pile 2 meant to be with their person? Oh my god, I knew that this was gonna come out. I knew it. 5 of Swords. Yeah, there was some sort of a misunderstanding here. There was something here where maybe both of you thought that you were right, and you kind of just walked away from each other because you didn't want to. You didn't care about the connection itself. You cared about whether you are right or wrong. Like someone here could have an ego, a problematic ego. Where whether they are right or wrong is more important to them than how they make other people feel. Okay, is pile 2 meant to be with their person? Is pile 2 meant to be with their person? Pile 2. Pile 2. Also, I'm seeing Aquarius Venus here. I'm not sure whether this is a placement. It could be a placement of either of yours, but I feel like this is more about love and distance. like you have kept away from this person. I think I'm getting past energy. And yeah, strength. Yeah. You have been holding back from this person. You have been holding back. But I feel like with the, yeah, with the Hermit in reverse, and we have the, is that? Yeah. We have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is over. Like, I think I'm getting, yeah, because we have Six of Wands under that. Oh my god. And Ten of Coins under that. And the Fool under, what the fuck? The Fool under that. Okay, so this is past energy. This is what happened. This is what happened. This was something that brought unhealthy behaviors to the surface for you, and you had to go inside of yourself and you had to isolate yourself in order to heal. Maybe the same thing happened to this person, I'm not sure yet. But now that I feel like it was your pride, I feel like, yeah, because we have Leo energy and I picked up the pride anyway. So I feel like it was your, yeah, it was your pride and your fear of getting hurt that stopped you in this situation. And I feel like that's why you needed to go inside yourself and find the parts of yourself that were damaged, that created these behaviors, in order to heal them, to fix them. So I feel like you have already done that, because we have the Hermit in the reverse. And we have something out new coming, something very, very new, very good, new beginning energy coming. And I feel like this, oh my god, like look at this tiger and look at the woman next to it. I feel like this person has helped you with that. This person may have blessed you on purpose. They may have given you like positive energy on purpose. Maybe they just kind of gave an intention to the universe that, hey, I want Pyle to be able to heal, and I want Pyle to like be happy or find what they truly want, or something like this. Like, it's not unattached, it's not an attachment, it's not pressure what I'm getting here. It's just something that is, they just sent some good thoughts your way, and it became a blessing from the universe. It's kind of what I'm getting here. Or it's just simply, maybe they didn't do that. Maybe it's simply just that the presence or the absence of this person, the existence of this connection, helped you reconnect to your higher self and to the universe, and it became a blessing. So whether you're meant to be with this person or not, this connection is a blessing. This connection may have been very hard, may have been very, very hard. And we have the King of Swords in the reverse. So this may have been very hard, but I feel like you had this difficulty with vulnerability and emotions, and this person and this connection was shining a light onto that, and you realize that you have to deal with that and you have to do something about it. So this connection is a huge blessing. This connection is a huge ass blessing. And when I'm getting here with the Six of Wands, which is the card of victory, and the Fool, I feel like it doesn't really matter whether you are meant to be with this person or not. That's not the point. It's not the point whether you're meant to have this happiness and this family with this person. That's not the point whether it's meant to be or not. The point is whether you will go for it or not. That's the point of this connection. To stop going, to stop having this, I feel like there might be this passive energy about you, like you believe, oh, something is meant to be and then it will happen no matter what I do. And I feel like this is teaching you that that's not exactly how that works. Like, if something is meant to be, but you don't do shit about it, then nothing is going to happen, because it doesn't matter how much something is meant to be. If you don't pursue it, if you don't do something about it, then it's never going to manifest. It's never going to materialize. So what I believe here is the point is that you need to do something about it if you want this to happen. You need to go in and you need to You need to like take a first step, so to speak. So it's not the matter of whether it's meant to be or not. I feel like the idea of things meant to be has done you more damage than anything. It didn't help you, it has done you more damage, because then it has kept you in this passive state and you didn't really go after what you wanted because you believed that it was meant to be. Okay, now this is the other way around. And when I cut the deck, it was an accident, but when I cut the deck, we have death. So yeah, we have the King of Swords in the reverse and death next to it. So yeah, maybe you had this coldness, this emotional unavailability, this avoidance, emotional avoidance about you, but it's in the reverse again. The same way as the Hermit is. This is the past. I feel like this is something you have already dealt with, because we have the Death card next to it, and death is change, death is complete transformation. Maybe you're going through an ego death here. Maybe that is also a point of this connection. It's definitely like this connection is meant to reconnect you with your higher self. That is 100% sure. But it's also meant to transform you back into your true self. It's meant to help you find what you are truly like. It's meant to help you find what you truly want and go for it. It's meant to teach you that you have to put effort into relationships, is what this looks like to me. This makes me feel like maybe you have this belief that if you are meant to be with someone, then it's just gonna work out anyway. Like automatically everything is gonna be perfect, and you're gonna have no fights, you're gonna have no disagreements, everything will be completely perfect. And that's just not how relationships work. That's just not how relationships work. I feel like this connection is also meant to teach you that. Like if you engage with this person who you are or are not meant to be with, that's not the point. The point is whether you want it and whether you will do something about it. But if you engage with this person, that will also teach you that it's not that everything will be perfect from the start. You have to learn how to work together with other people in a relationship. You have to learn that both of you have needs. You have to learn compromise. You have to learn understanding. I feel like this has a lot to teach you. This person and this connection has a lot to teach you. And the point is, again, I would say, by the way, that you are meant to be with these cards, absolutely. But like I said, what's meant to be here is you learning that something that is meant to be will not automatically happen if you don't do anything about it. Like you have to do something about it. And meanwhile, I feel like this person is like, again, with this card, I'm getting that they are wishing you well from like kind of afar. Like this person is not very present in this connection, to be honest, at all. This person is not present here. Maybe death is the only card where I could say that they are present, and even then they are just this force of transformation here for you. Okay, what else is bound to be meant to be? Oh, the Magician. You can manifest this, is what this is telling me. You are the Magician, and you can do this, and you can manifest this. If that is what you want, of course. If that is what you want, you can absolutely do this. So yeah, this is meant to teach you about your true power, and that your true power sometimes lies in the most mundane things, in changing small habits, in changing insignificant looking thoughts about yourself and about the world around you and about other people. It lies in doing little things and taking little steps forward. And that may not be how you imagined yourself, but I feel like this is the power you need to learn about, maybe. You could have a Virgo North Node, because this is Virgo energy. Like maybe spirituality is something that comes easy for you. Maybe it's something that you have had for all your life. Maybe you've always been spiritual, even as a child. But there is like more practicality that needs to be done here. And I feel like this person is calling you to fulfill your north node, so to speak, to fulfill your destiny, so to speak, which is to understand that in order to manifest something, you have to put work into it in a way where it seems insignificant, it seems small, but practical. You need to do practical things about those dreams that you have, those dreams that you believe might never come to fruition. They will if you put in the correct effort, if you are practical about them. But it feels like there's like a lot of Neptunian energy here, and I don't believe that you have issues with practicality in general. I don't think you have issues with that. But you might have issues with practicality when it comes to something that you really, really, really want. You might sabotage yourself a lot. Or you might just believe again that if you remain passive and just have faith, then it will come around. But you have to do something about it. Okay, what else? Is pal 2 and their person meant to be together? Pal 2 and their person meant to be. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, crying over spilt milk. Again, the anxiety here. You might believe that it's already over, that there is nothing you can do. And again, I'm getting a similar energy to yesterday when I did like one pile, like a general reading. I didn't want to do one pile, but the cards ended up saying that I should do one pile, so that's what I did. But I'm getting a similar energy, and that it also feels like learned helplessness here that came through yesterday, or not yesterday, but the last time I did the reading. So it feels like it's easier for you to give up than to attain what you want. Giving up is easy because then you don't have the actual reality of the situation in your 3D reality. This person. It's easier to give up. It's easier to say that it's too late than to fix it and to attain what you want, which is this person, and to have them in your reality. Maybe you believe that you would not measure up. But remember the card, the same height as you card. Remember what I said about that? You are on the same level as this person, even if you don't see yourself on the same level as this person. So again, this is like self-esteem issues. Feelings of unworthiness. Fear of success. And yeah, I can really relate to that. I have a horrible fear of success too, so I can empathize with you. Okay. What else? Is this already meant to be? We have the Emperor, Aries energy. Okay, what does that mean? The Moon. That's interesting. And the Queen of Wands. And the, and the Knight of Cups. And the, oh my god, the Page of Pentacles and the, oh my god, are you kidding me? And the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers and the Empress. What the hell? What the fuck? Okay, so the bottom of the deck was the not Empress, the High Priestess, which means you already know. Intuition is what this is. And we have the Moon. Again, this is intuition. So I feel like you already know. You already know what to do, and you already know what the issue is here. I feel like you are really into this person. And if I had to like give you a prediction, like if I want to answer the question whether you and this person were meant to be, I feel like yes. More so, definitely yes, but I don't think it's good for me to tell you that in this way, to be like so sure about it, because that would hold you back. That would feed your passive energy. That would make you believe that, oh, if it's meant to be, you don't have to do anything. And that's exactly what this connection is meant to teach you, that it's not enough to believe that if it will meant to be, then it will come together. You have to do the work. You have to do the work for it. The work that you really don't want to do. I feel like this person is very physically attractive. Very physically attractive. Like you're very attracted to this person, because Queen of Wands is usually someone who is super hot. But we also have the moon here, so they have this unknowable, ethereal vibe about them. This unknowable, ethereal vibe about them, and they might be very intimidating at the same time. But if I had to give a prediction, then it definitely looks like this will work out. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick that up right now. Sorry. So yeah, if I had to give a prediction, this looks very good. This looks very, very good. But only if you do something about it. Again, this person is not very present in this reading. And by that I mean they are not very present in the connection. They're not very present in this connection anymore. Like, they're waiting for you. Is what I'm seeing. They're waiting for you. Okay, let's grab the Mythos Tarot. See what else we got. Okay. What more can you tell me about Pal2 and their person? What more can you tell me about Pal2 and this connection? What can Pal2 learn? What's important here? What's the point? What's the point? What's important here? Oh. Six of Swords in the reverse. To not give up. To learn not to give up. That's the point. That's the point of this entire thing, it seems. To teach you to not give up so easily on other people. Maybe it's very easy for you to like cut off people, and maybe you don't put a lot of importance on people in general. Again, I can relate. I can relate a lot. I'm very guilty of, I'd rather cut everyone off than try to figure out how to, I don't know, talk to them or fix things with them, so I'm very guilty of that. But only if they're not worth my time. Only if they are not worth my energy. And I think that's what you need to learn. You need to be able to distinguish between someone who is worth your energy and your time and someone who isn't. And this person seems like they very much are. So what this is teaching you, and what the point of this whole connection is to teach you to not give up so easily. To not just walk away all the time. To actually be there and be present and take the hard path. Take the difficult path, the path less troubled. And we also have the High Priestess again. Are you kidding me? So you know this already, and this is also important because this connection is helping you reach your intuition. It's helping you understand yourself. It's helping you understand your intuition and to distinguish again between what's intuition and what's just anxiety. Okay. What else about Pal2 and this connection, please? That person. Pal2 and their person. What else, please? What else about Pal2 and their person? something here. Oh my god, I knew it. The moon again. And the moon came out on top of the previous moon card. Because this is what's under it. I know I didn't put it down yet, but if I would put it down, then the next card next to the High Priestess would go on top of the moon. I feel like I'm not meant to tell you more. I'm not meant to tell you more. This is for you to figure out. This is for you to figure out whether you want this, whether you not want this, whether you are capable of putting in the effort, or you're going to stick to your old ways with the devil here. Whether you can go after what you truly want. And this person is just kind of like, they're just kind of, I'm not even going to say that they're just waiting, because I think it's more complex than that. I think this person, like I said, is not very present in this connection anymore. Like, they may have given up on this. They may have given up on you. Or maybe they're still hoping something would happen, or something could happen. Let's see. Yeah. Oh my god, yes. Yes. They are very much hoping for something happening here. Very, very much hoping for something happening here. Like this person, again, I said, they're not present in this connection anymore. They don't really pay attention to you. They don't really pay attention to this connection. Because I think something happened here. Maybe with this hermit energy, you made them wait a lot. And maybe like a lot of time has passed. Maybe months have passed. Yeah, it could have been months that have passed. Maybe even years. And this person just decided to put their energy elsewhere, because it looked like you were not going to do anything about this situation, and they were tired of carrying it on their back alone. So yeah, this person would very much like it if there would be justice in this situation. Like if they would, if it would equalize. This person would very much want it for you to step into your power and stop ignoring things, stop ignoring them. This person would very much want that. This person would very much want something romantic with you. This person would very much want to have an equal give and take relationship with you, and to transform this situation into something positive from something that has been like only rejection for them. They want to start something new and to have something serious for real this time. Like, yeah. They want this. They want this love. They want to be happy with you. I'm just checking the deck like this, like the cards. That's when I'm like basically forcing the deck to answer my question. So it feels like this person still has some semblance, some spark of hope for this whole thing to work out, but they are not really expecting it, and they're not really waiting for it to happen. Because they don't think that it's like realistic, I think. Yeah, they would. I feel like they don't even care whether it will work out or not. That's what I'm getting. Like, this person has already learned to let go of the outcome. This person has let go of the outcome of the situation. Like, if you were to come back or something and talk to them about this whole situation, if you were to give them a romantic offer, that is rooted in reality and in practicality, they would very much want to indulge. They would very much want to indulge, and they wouldn't even care whether it will work out or not because they just want to try. I feel like this person has like a regret around this situation. Yeah, this person has a regret around this situation not working out, and not even starting properly. Maybe you never were in a relationship with this person, is what I'm getting. And it feels like this person very much feels like they're gonna regret it for the rest of their lives if you two don't even try to be together to see what it would be like. And like I said, this person seems to have let go of the outcome, and they just want to try. They just want to try and see whether it will work out or not. They don't care about the outcome anymore because they're not attached to the outcome anymore. They just want to see if it would work because they feel like they would regret it for the rest of their lives if they didn't even try being with you, or what it would be like. Okay, so this is like a very different energy from pile 2, so I think I'm gonna grab some different pile 1, sorry. I'm gonna grab some different decks here, like maybe this one. I'm gonna grab this again, but I don't feel like you particularly need advice here because this is pretty clear. Okay, what more can you tell me? What more can you tell me about this? Flamingos, look at the heart. Soulmates, lovers, union, courtship, dating, attraction, seduce, long-term potential, displays of affection, charm, it factor, two of a kind, alluring, je ne sais quoi. I think that's how you pronounce it, but honestly I don't speak French, so I don't know. Okay, I don't think I have anything else that I should say here, honestly. Oh my god, we also have happening soon. And under that we also have very likely. Okay, so I don't think I have more to say here. The point of this is not whether it is meant to be or not, because the point of it is whether you make it real or not. Whether you can make it real or not. And like I said, I feel like this person has already tried to make it real. I feel like this person has already tried to do something about their feelings because they very much have feelings for you. But it didn't work out. I feel like you pulled away from them. You just pulled away from the situation when they tried. And so they gave up. And that's why they are not very present in this connection anymore. They are focused on other things in their lives. But they would be very happy if you would offer them something. That's basically the gist of it. So I feel like I should still say something. I feel like there is something important here still. And I'm getting the moon. Like if you're watching readings about this person, maybe stop. Maybe stop watching readings about this person if that's what you're doing. Because there's stuff here that you're either not meant to know or you cannot figure out without getting closer to this person. Like maybe you're very curious about this person. I was getting curiosity earlier with some cards, but I don't know which one, I can't remember. But what I'm getting here is that if you're curious about this person, then they are real, they exist. You can find stuff out about them by, I don't know, asking, like normal people do. Like, I feel like you forget that this person is another human being. This person is just another human being. They're not some ethereal fairy goddess, maybe that's how you see them. They are a real human being. They might be you might put them on a pedestal, on like a really high pedestal, and you might think that they are so much better than you and they are out of your league. But like I said, remember the the same height as you card in the beginning. You are on the same level with this person. You are on the same level, and it's not about whether it's meant to be or not. It's about whether you will make it happen or not. So, should I do the dice? Yeah, I did the dice for the previous pile, so let's do that. Okay, astrology dice for pile 2, please. Some confirmation or anything of the sort. We have 12th house, we have Venus, and we have Aquarius. Now I went to Taurus, but no, Aquarius was the original one. Okay, so someone who could have a Aquarius Venus, someone could have a 12th house Venus, or someone who could have 12th house in Aquarius. 12th house Venus is, I have a 12th house Venus. It is very dreamy, it has a lot of illusions attached to it. So I feel like there is like this very spiritual connection here, this very spiritual vibe about this connection. Again, the North Node might also be important here. And with Aquarius, Aquarius is friendship, but it's also distance. So people with Aquarius, Venuses might prefer relationships that feel like friendships, or they might have this interesting pattern or phenomena that I've seen in several people with displacement, or like who have these sort of issues, is that they might have like a substitute relationship that is not a real relationship, it is just a friendship, but it's like safer that way to connect with someone of the opposite sex or to the gender that you are attracted to, because it doesn't have any sort of how did I put it? It doesn't have any sort of weight to it the same way that a serious relationship would. You don't have to be quote unquote loyal to that person in the way that you would have to be someone in a relationship. You don't have the same responsibilities. It's like a relationship light version, so to speak, that is a friendship. So you might have something like that. Like you might have issues with that you substitute your romantic relationships for friendships because it is safer that way, because you don't have to show up the same way. Okay, I think that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope I could help, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye! Hello and welcome, pile 3. You picked the Pisces card. Let's see what's going on with you and your person and whether you were meant to be. First, I'm gonna check out who your person is, how they look like. But before that, the basic energy here, I feel very... Pisces is usually talking about an energy that is very dreamy, very spiritual, something that is maybe not of this world, something that is beyond this world, dreams, fantasies. But I'm feeling very, how do I put this? Like kind of anxious, kind of shy is what I'm feeling like. Like I feel like I'm very self-conscious, and this is not the energy that I usually have or the energy that the previous piles had. I feel very self-conscious here. I feel like I've been called out on something. I feel naked. I feel like this person may make you feel like you are naked. This person might see through you, see through down to the core of your soul. And it makes you intimidated. It makes you kind of scared, maybe. Maybe there are things there that you don't want to show. There are things there that you don't want to see, that you don't want to accept. Things that you don't want to deal with. That's what I'm getting. And it feels like it's not like a harsh, judgmental energy here, but it is a strong and powerful energy. So, first let's figure out who your person is. Yeah, I have a completely different mood compared to the previous two pals. Okay. Please tell me who pal 3's person is. Please tell me about pal 3's person. We have medium hair, so they have either medium length hair or medium lightness hair. I think it's more like medium length. Okay, we have pregnant. Oh, I'm actually getting that they might not be pregnant. They might be someone you want to get pregnant if you are a male and this is a female. Or maybe you want to get pregnant by this person if you are female and this person is male. But I'm also getting that maybe they have like a big belly. Maybe they're like overweight is what I'm getting. Not just pregnancy, but like weight. Okay. What more about pal 3's person, please? Cards are really jumpy today. What more about pal 3's person? Please tell me more. Please tell me more about pal 3's person. I feel this very strict energy. Pal 3's person, please. Tattoo. They probably have tattoos, at least one. Do I need to take this? Square face. So they probably have like a square shaped jaw or a square shaped face. Like if you look at it, they have a very prominent jaw. Okay. Yeah, I feel kind of like it's weird. They might have a mole on their face or somewhere on their body that is noticeable. Or there's like some sort of a mark maybe on their face that is noticeable. I don't know, I'm getting that something about their face is very noticeable in general, even if they don't have a mole. It's like their face, they have a very good face card, so to speak. So I'm feeling very strict, very much like I'm done with this shit. I don't know what it is, but I feel like someone's really done with this shit. We also have average build here. So they could be average height. Okay, what else about pal 3's person, please? What else can you tell me about pal 3's person? How will pal 3 know that this is their person? We have tooth gap and we have busty chest. This was in pal 2 and tooth gap was in pal 1, so the pals could be connected. But I feel like if this is connected, then it's more so connected to pal 2. I'm getting more so weird. I don't know yet. How does pal 3's person look like? Fun colored hair, so they might like coloring their hair all sorts of different colors. That's what I used to do when it kind of destroyed my hair a couple times, like it did now. Okay, what else can you tell me about how this person looks like? How does pal 3's person look like, please? Or what can you tell me about them? Pal 3's person, please. We have medium skin tone, but it came out in the reverse. So they either have very light skin or very dark skin. With one of those two. I think that's about enough. And woman. Okay, so this is a woman. Anything else here? They might have dark hair. They might have very, very light skin because we have the albino card here. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, so they probably have very, very light skin. They're a woman, medium length hair. They're either pregnant or they are overweight to some degree or chubby or something. They probably have at least 1 to 2, a square face shape, Something is very noticeable about about their face, and I think this tooth gap, they might have a tooth gap, but I think it's more like something, their smile is very noticeable again. It's something about their smile is very unique or something. Busty chest, so big boobs, fun colored hair, and like I said, probably very light skin. Okay, so if that is your person, if you recognize this person based on these cards, then let's keep on going. Even before I picked up the first deck, which is this one, this is the Who Is It Oracle. Even before I picked that up, just when I finished up pile 2, I had the feeling that pile 3 is going to be connected to pile 2. So I don't know, but it looks like it might be. So maybe if you pick this pile, maybe you could check out pile 2 as well, because it could have messages there for you. Okay, so not this one. So is pile 3 and that person meant to be together? 4 of Swords, you're sleeping on something. Okay, is pile 3 and that person meant to be together? I feel like I'm channeling someone, this is either you or them, but I have this feeling that I had enough of this shit. We also had Libra Jupiter here as a placement. Like, I had enough of this shit. I'm so fucking done. I'm so fucking done. This is either your energy or your person's energy. Like, I'm so fucking done with nothing happening. Because the 4 of Swords is the card of rest, regeneration, passive energy, not really doing anything. It's similar to the Hangman. It's like, it feels like someone is like so fucking done with nothing moving and nothing happening. Because I feel like this anger. Yeah, 2 of Cups. Someone is angry that, or not angry, but frustrated that this is not happening yet. The 2 of Cups is a relationship card. Someone is frustrated that there is no romantic offer coming in. Maybe this is your person, maybe this is you. I feel like this is your person because we got woman for your person, so this person is probably female. And I feel like they are like, I have this energy in me, like I said, that I'm like so fucking done with this shit. Like, why am I even hoping for this? Why am I even waiting for this? What the fuck is the point? Why am I doing this? That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. And like I said, this is not the energy that I was in before I started the reading, before I picked up the first pack. Or the first deck, sorry. No, the first card. The first card is what started it. Okay. So, is pile 3 and their person meant to be? Justice in the reverse. This person feels like it's unfair. Like, whatever happened here, it's unfair. It's not fair to them. They feel like they weren't treated fairly here by you. Okay, is pile 3 and their person meant to be? Is pile 3 and their person meant to be? Yeah, this definitely feels like a continuation of pile 2. Is pile 3 and their person meant to be? Is pile 3 and their person meant to be? 10 of Wands, yeah. Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I still carrying this shit when nothing is happening and nothing will? 7 of Swords. This is just not real. It's not true. 7 of Swords is a card of deception. I feel like this person has some sort of an intuition about you. And they think that their intuition is wrong because nothing is actually going on in reality. And they are just thinking about, like, why am I still carrying this shit? Why am I still dealing with this shit? What am I doing? Why do I still care? Why do I still care about this? And they are very frustrated that things are not happening. Yeah, 10 of Swords. This is very painful for them. This has been very painful for them. Gemini Sun also. We also have Cancer, Venus, Libra again in general, and Sagittarius moon. No, sorry, Aquarius moon. Okay, pile 3 and their person, are they meant to be together? What's going on? Wheel of Fortune. This person feels like it's just up to luck. It's like it's not up to them. Queen of Cups when I split the deck. Yeah, it feels like this person is like an Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And 8 of Swords. This person does not want to see this connection. They do not want to see what their intuition is telling them about this connection. They want to ignore it because it feels like it's never going to happen. We have the 3 of Swords here. Sorry, 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands, which is looking towards the future. I feel like this person is still hoping that something might happen in the future, and they still kind of entertain this idea that something will change in the future, but they kind of just want to ignore this whole thing because it's been so painful for them. They have felt so betrayed that they kind of just don't want to deal with this connection. They don't want to think about it. They don't want to think about what happened. I don't think they don't want to deal with you because they're still hoping that in the future something will happen. It's more like they don't want to think about what happened in the connection. And let's see if we get something like that. So this person feels powerless. This person feels completely powerless. Yeah. They feel like they gave you their cup of love. They offered a relationship to you maybe, or they told you that they like you, and it was just like spilled out on the floor. Like in my mind's eye, I see someone like getting a cup of like really expensive wine from someone. It's like, here, have this glass of wine. It's very well catered, it's very old, it's like some fancy stuff from 1981, or I don't know shit about wine, by the way, so sorry. Like I know about Hungarian wines, but I don't know about like other types of wines. Like, this is a fantastic wine, it's very rare, it's very good. Please have this, please taste this. And in my mind's eye, I see the other person taking the cup of wine and just kind of holding it and then just spilling it out onto the floor and then keeping eye contact with the other person. Like, there goes your expensive wine, fuck you. That's kind of what I'm getting. This is what this person feels like you did, I think. And it feels like the way you rejected them had some kind of like, how do I put this? It had something about it that was like that felt like a low blow to this person. Like, maybe they told you something like, hey, I like you, and then you answered something like, yeah, the girl I am seeing is also someone or the girl I am seeing also likes me. So it's like something like that, or the girl I'm gonna go on a date with also likes me, or something like that. It's what I'm getting. That's kind of strange. Maybe you didn't intend it that way, but this person definitely feels like you have not worked for this connection, and you have not put in the same amount of effort that they have did. They have did. And with the 5 of Wands, they just want to stop fighting. They just want to stop the fighting. They just want to stop the crappy energy. They just want they just want the pain to stop. They just want the fighting to stop. They just want this defensiveness to stop. I feel like maybe you were very defensive against this person, and they are just fucking done with it. They're just done with them being defensive against you. They're completely done with that. But they're also done with you being defensive against them and not being honest with them. So I get, like I said, I get this very annoyed, flustered energy. Like I just had enough and I'm just so fucking done right now. Is the kind of energy I'm getting. Okay, let's keep on going. What else can you tell me about file 3 and their person? Are they meant to be? Are they meant to be? The Emperor. I think this person might think that you are too proud, or that your pride is stopping you here. Maybe they think that you're too proud to, or too rigid to be vulnerable, to be emotionally vulnerable, to be accountable. And that's why they don't wanna be hoping for something in the future, because it definitely feels like they wanna stop paying attention to this connection. They want to stop hoping, but it also feels like it keeps coming back for them, and they are really fucking annoyed that it keeps coming back, and they can't just leave it behind, because it looks like they can't, and it feels very annoying for this person, because they want to ignore it, and they want to ignore it because they believe that you are too rigid and too proud to be vulnerable with them, and to be accountable for what happened, and to be able to have an honest conversation about what happened here between the two of you, because that's what this person wants. That's what this person wants. They are just done with the lies, and they are just done with pretending like nothing's going on. They are done. What else about file 3 and their person? Are they meant to be? We have the King of Pentacles here. They see you as someone valuable. They see you as someone important to them. Someone who might be a good husband. Yeah, and then we have the Knight of Wands. They might also see you as someone who is very inconsistent. Okay. I'm gonna say that, and then I'm gonna move on to the next card. So they might see you as someone who, like, they can't anticipate what you're gonna do and how you're gonna react to them. They can't anticipate, because it seems like you come in and then you run away. And then you come in and then you run away, and you keep doing that. Maybe you've ghosted this person. Maybe you've ghosted them several times, because it feels like this person is clearly believing that you're not interested here, that you don't care about it, and even if you do, you're too proud, and you just won't be accountable and self-aware enough to have a conversation with. But at the same time, they see you as someone who is very spiritual and very intuitive and very in tune with emotions. So they see you as someone who is very valuable. Like I said, someone who would be a good husband. Like, this person might fantasize about marrying you, or might want to marry you. If you know them on that level, of course. Like, if you met this person 2 weeks ago, that's probably not your pile anyway. But then it's not the case. So I feel like they see the potential in you. They see that you could be this King of Cups, this emotionally intelligent, emotionally deep, and understanding and aware person, because they see that this is there in you. They see the potential. They see that you do have these qualities in you. But at the same time, they are afraid that they're not gonna get the King of Cups out of you. They're gonna get the Emperor, who is inflexible, who cannot make compromises, who only cares about himself, who is too proud to admit anything. So despite the fact that this person definitely has a good view of you, a very good view of you. I think that they have a better view of you than you do of yourself. Like, again, with the Pisces card in the beginning, it felt like being naked. Like, I think this person sees you clearer than you see yourself, first of all. And this person also sees you in a better light than you see yourself. So this person sees that you have this King of Cups energy in you, that you have this emotional side to you, but they are afraid that you're not gonna reach that, or that's not, or they're not gonna get that. Like if they, like if you would ever, I don't know. No. I feel like they think that the reason nothing is moving forward and nothing has been moving forward is because you are in this strict, inflexible, proud energy instead of the emotionally available and vulnerable energy. And they might believe that you are incapable of being emotionally vulnerable. And they are not thinking this in a way that they look down on you. It's more like an understanding of your behaviors, and it's more from a place of, like I said, understanding. They're not like hating you for this. They just acknowledge that you do not have the capacity to do what they would need from you, which is to be emotionally available and accountable. Okay, what else about Valkyrie and their person? The moon. Oh my god, I've been getting so much moon energy lately. And the King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. 10 of Cups, Death. 6 of Swords, Strength. This person had to be strong in order to leave. This person had to exercise a shit ton of strength in order to leave this connection behind, and to just recognize that there is nothing they can do to make this happen. They may have tried a billion times. They may have tried to make it happen. They may have chased you, but it never ended up happening. And it feels like they recognized it, that they are completely powerless here, and they had to exercise a lot of strength in order to leave this whole thing behind and to move on to greener pastures, so to speak. To move on to situations that are actually moving. And by that I mean to situations that aren't just stuck like this one between the two of you. Like, I feel like they had to break their own heart in order to do what was best for them. And like I said, they are still hoping that you're not going to, like, you're not still this cold, unemotional person who would push them away. Like, they're hoping that you will change one day and come back, is what I'm getting. They're hoping that you will change one day and that you will come back to them and you will choose them. Yeah, 2 of Swords and Page of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what they're hoping for, that you will come back and you will put your ego down, you will put your sword down, you will stop being so defensive towards them, because they don't want anything bad for you. They just want to love you. And they are hoping that one day you will either realize that, or you will be capable of lowering your guard, and you will come back and choose them and give them an offer of love that has something tangible about it. That's what this person is hoping for. They really don't want to, but this is what they are hoping for. So at the same time, this person wishes that they could leave this whole thing behind and never think about you ever again. But on the other hand, or at the same time, they are wishing for you to come back and to give them an offer and to choose them. So yeah, they want that. They want that. This is not answering the question of whether you should be, whether you are meant to be or not, but I feel like this is a continuation of Pile 2, honestly. So if you haven't watched Pile 2, maybe watch that. Okay, so Pile 3 and their person, are they meant to be together? Are they meant to be? Pile 3 and their person, are they meant to be? are they meant to be? Should I take that? Should I not? Queen of Coins, Queen of Swords. Yeah, this person is between these two states, kind of. Like, they are building their own abundance and they are protecting their boundaries and they are learning how to protect their boundaries. So I think one of the reasons for this connection for this person was to learn to distinguish between what love is and what love is like and what it's not like. And I feel like you were the opportunity for them to recognize what it's like when it doesn't matter that they love someone. If that other someone doesn't do anything about it, then it doesn't matter what they do. Okay, let's try to explain that a little bit better because that wasn't very easy to understand. So through you, this person realized that it doesn't matter how much they love someone. If that other someone does not put in the effort, then there is nothing your person can do to make anything happen. And they are learning not to control outcomes and not to want to control situations, or that's what they've learned rather, because I feel like they already know this. They already know that they can't trust everyone. They already know that even if something seems like there is a connection there or it's going to work out, it might not, and it's going to hurt. I feel like this person, like I said, has moved on from this already and is building their own wealth and building their own, I want to say inheritance, but I don't know why I want to say inheritance. They're building their own abundance. So they're working on their career, they're working on projects that will bring in money for them, they're bringing more value to themselves, they're working on their own value. Okay, so Pile 3 and their person, are they meant to be together? Are they meant to be together? Are they meant to be together? The Devil. This person really wants this. They do really want this with you, but at the same time they believe that it would be unhealthy. Like if you can, it came out, the card came out next to the Emperor. So they believe that even if it would work out, it would probably be unhealthy. 8 of Cups, yeah. 7 of Pentacles. They would want to invest in this, but I feel like they have already invested so much that they would prefer, or not prefer, that they would only accept this offer if you had an offer for them, if you were the one who put in effort this time. If you were the one who talked to them, who tried to understand them, who gave them grace. I think this person has given you a lot in the past and was very patient and understanding. And I feel like they would expect the same from you. They would expect you to pay attention to them. Yeah. 6 of Cups. There is definitely a connection here that they still feel. Very much so. I feel like maybe both of you have changed with this little butterfly over there. Lots of butterflies actually, I didn't see it. So maybe with all these butterflies, both of you have changed, and they are hoping that you would still have the same connection that you had in the past, but at the same time you would have changed into a person who is ready to be in a committed relationship with them, or who is ready to be, if not a relationship, who is ready to be accountable and who is ready to give back what they have given to you, who is ready to be reciprocal in a relationship, even if it's just a friendship. Knight of Cups, yeah. Page of Cups, yeah. 7 of Cups. They're fantasizing about you coming in and giving them an offer. That's what they want. That's what they want. That's what they want. But I feel like we have dug down really deep inside this person. Like, They don't want to admit that this is what they want. They don't want to talk about that this is what they want. They want to bury this. They want to bury this because they want you to come in and come in fast and give them this offer of love and get together with you, and then the two of you would build some sort of a legacy, some sort of a family, maybe something that is happy and lasting. That was the dream for the both of you, maybe. But at the same time, they would prefer not to admit that this is what they want. They would prefer to ignore this and not talk about this and not even think about this. They don't want to indulge in this. They don't want to indulge in thinking about this and thinking about you. So it's weird because it feels like the magician. Yeah. Magician. Again, it feels like this person might appear very closed off at first. Might appear like they have completely moved on, like they are defending themselves from you. That's what they might appear as at first. But underneath that, they absolutely want to have something tangible and lasting with you, something sensual and romantic and sexual, something that is like, no more fucking around, just let's do this. Just let's fucking do this. Something that makes everything right and makes everything worth it. And something that is just moving forward between the two of you, absolutely, and clearing the air, clearing the negative energy, putting in the effort from your side, putting in the effort to communicate, ease anxiety because you talk things through. That's what they want. They just want a normal relationship with you, a regular relationship with you that is like I said, just a normal relationship. They just want to be able to communicate with you normally without blocks is what they want. So like I said, at first they might seem like they are very closed off and that they have moved on completely. That is what it looks like at first. But underneath that, if you like, how would I put it? If you would actually, because I feel like with this much frustration, you probably haven't talked to this person in a while, like at least a couple of months. So at first they might be kind of off, and they might be kind of like suspicious of you. Like if you look at this card, how he's pulling his brow up, like they might be a little suspicious of you at first. They might be a little defensive at first, but it would not take much for them to, like it would not take much for you to crack the shell, and then all of this would spill out. Like they want to talk about their feelings for you. They want to talk about what they would like to have with you. They want to talk about this. They absolutely want to talk about this. They want to talk about this in a way where both of you communicate equally, where both of you ease the other person's anxieties and talk about the truth. They don't want to be in this emotionally imbalanced state anymore. They just want to clear the air between the two of you. They just want to clear the air between the two of you. But at the same time, they would never like try doing it on their own in the way that they would never like go back to you again and try to talk to you first, is what I'm getting. Like they had enough of putting in effort. They had enough. They think that they have put in enough effort into this situation, and that it's your job to do something about this because you were the one who were always taking from them. And you're the one who needs to fix this because they weren't the one who fucked it up, is what I'm getting. So, yeah, Four of Wands, they want something serious with you. That's their dream. That's their dream that they do not dare to dream about anymore. That's the dream they are resisting now. The serious long-term relationship, the marriage with you, that this is what they want, that they would actually want to marry you. Maybe this person is with someone else. Where's my water? Don't have much left. Okay, so maybe this person is with someone else, and maybe they've been together for a bit, and they want to get married. But maybe this person is like kind of biding their time, like kind of wasting time, or like acting like they're not ready to get married yet, or there are like still things that need to happen, or maybe not even that. Maybe this person just has a feeling that they should not get married to that other person because they want to get married to you. And again, these are like very deep feelings, in a way that these are not on the surface. These are not things that this person consciously thinks about. These are much more so shoved into their unconscious, and they just sort of have these weird feelings sometimes. And they know it's about you, and they know that they should not get married to this person, whoever they are with, because it feels like that's what's coming through. It feels like they should not get married because they want to get married to you, actually. But at the same time, they know that it's never going to happen because you're never going to come out of this prideful energy, and you're never going to be emotionally vulnerable with them unless something huge happens. Unless something really, really huge happens. Something huge that changes you into someone who is ready to be emotionally vulnerable, because that's what they expect. They just want to communicate normally with you. They just want to clear the air between the two of you. They just want to hear what you have to say, if you have anything to say at all to this person, because I don't know. And they just want to be able to also tell you the truth about how they feel. They just want to clear the air. They just don't want any more confusion. They're just done with confusion. They're done with like these backwards energies of kind of like hinting at shit and never quite expressing it, and never quite saying what needs to be said. They are fucking done with that. They are so fucking done with that. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, and I'm getting angry. Not even angry, like frustrated. Frustrated. Yeah, 10 of Swords again. 10 of Swords again. This person is suffering. This person is suffering. And they are doing their best to push it down and ignore it. Yeah, they are very strong. They are very, very strong. They are very used to emotional pain and emotional suffering. And they are doing a pretty good job at pushing it down and ignoring it, to be honest. They don't want things to be the way they are. They don't want you two in separation. They don't want you two at a distance, and I mean emotional distance. They want to be honest with you. They want you to be honest with them. They want you to be accountable. They want to just have a normal conversation with you, where the both of you describe and help the other understand what the fuck happened, because something went really wrong here, and they just want to make it right. They just want you to make it right, but they also want to make it right. It's just that they will not initiate it because they feel like they haven't tried to initiate it so many times that they're not going to do it again, because it's not healthy for them with the devil here. It's not healthy for them to start chasing you again, is what I'm getting. Okay. Okay. Let's grab a different deck. And again, I strongly feel, again, this is a continuation of Pile 2. So watch Pile 2 and maybe you're going to have some messages there. Okay, what more can you tell me here? We have Child, fixed, stubborn, inner child, do what you love, exploration, boundless energy, time to play, demanding attention, tireless, love to learn, imagination, delights in simple things. I feel like this person might think that you have this immaturity about you, this stubbornness about you, that is like emotional immaturity, and that is why you don't want to talk to them. Maybe that's not true, by the way, so that you're the one who knows that, but this is what this person thinks. And it also feels like they want to have children. It also feels like they want to have children, but they are not sure whether they want to have children with the person they are with now. Or no. Again, these are like, it's a bit difficult to read because these are deeper emotions. So on the surface, they know that they want to have children and want to get married with the person they are with, but deep down below, they feel like maybe that's not the correct decision to make because of you. And I feel like this is like demanding attention here. I feel like maybe you believe this person is too needy, and you believe that this person is demanding your attention. I don't feel like they do. They are doing the exact opposite of anything. They're trying to like get as far away from you as possible, and they are trying to ignore you as much as possible. They are not demanding your attention at all. They just wish that you would pay attention to them. Or maybe this is what you thought in the past, that they are demanding your attention. Maybe this is what they did in the past. But now that's not what I'm seeing at all. This person is not demanding attention. This person is not pressuring anything. This person just wants peace. This person just literally just wants peace. Okay, are they meant to be? We have gavel, conviction, decisions made, pay attention, offer accepted, legal matters, court order, fair, finished, being judged, bring order, serious situation, important decision, assertion. And we have Sagittarius. So yeah, they would accept an offer from you if things were fair, is what I'm getting here. They may have judged you in the past for what you have done, but I feel like that's no longer the way they think about it. I don't think this person has a lot of attachment to this situation anymore, so they don't judge you because they kind of understand you, like from a behavioral standpoint or something. Like they understand you in a very detached kind of a way. Like this person no longer has unhealthy attachments to this connection, is what I'm getting. And we also have roses, Pisces. Love, romance, affection, appreciation, devotion, fond, delighted, high emotional IQ, gifts, friendship, infatuated, enchanted, passion, fidelity, tender, yearning, attached. This is what they're hoping for between the two of you in their like really deepest, darkest hopes and dreams. This is what their deepest, darkest hope and dream is. This is what they have buried the deepest within themselves. That this is what they would actually want with you. And it's like they no longer believe that it's ever going to happen. I think there was a time when they believed that it will, but this is what they would want, but they no longer even acknowledge that they want this. Okay, anything else? Heart and home, that's Cancer. Happy home, security, love, kindness, family, belonging, bliss, contentment, comfort, established, fulfilled, legacy, boundaries, affection, peace, heart's desire, longevity. Again, this is also what they want. This is also what they want. And I feel like, like what I said, I feel this very detached energy on the surface. Not even just on the surface. I think that they have done a really good job at detaching from the situation. They have done a really good job at detaching from this situation and from you and from all their expectations. And they no longer have unrealistic expectations of the situation. They have hopes, of course, they have dreams, of course, and those are things that they push down really deep. And they don't want to think about it, and they don't want to indulge in it. But like I said, at the same time, it feels like if something would move forward here, they would be very happy about that. Like that would be like a wish fulfillment for them. But they are just so they think that there is no hope for that, and that's why they just push it down. Okay. Is there anything else here that's important? Let's get some angel cards. I would want to ask where you are in this situation, but I think you are pile 2 in this situation, and this is what your person is going through. Okay. Yeah, reward yourself. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. That's exactly what they believe. They believe that they have been giving a lot in this connection, and they are the one who should be receiving right now and from now on. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. They just want a normal relationship. They just want a normal fucking relationship. And focus on service. Even if not relationship or just a friendship, they just want to be able to normally communicate with you like they do with other people. Focus on service. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in every situation and in all that you do. Yeah, they want to give to you. They want to give more to you, but the only way that will happen is if they get back what they have given, or if you demonstrate that you are capable of not just taking but also giving to them. So it has to be a give and take situation. That is what healthy relationships are like. And we also have release and surrender and let your past go and life purpose. So yeah, this person, like I said, has released the situation because they know that they have no power over it. And if they are trying to have power over it, they're just going to be writhing in agony, and it's just not healthy for them. Okay. So I'm going to grab the dice, if I can find them, here. The astrology dice, and maybe we can get a little bit more. Just to close out the reading. Okay, pile 3. We have North Node, we have Scorpio, and we have first house. So yeah, the current, someone might have North Node in Scorpio, someone might have North Node in the first house, or Scorpio in the first house. But what I'm seeing here is that, yeah, the life purpose of this person right now is to build themselves up, and to build their self-esteem up, and to build their power up, and that is exactly what they are doing. They need to feel more powerful, they need to feel more true to themselves, they need to focus on themselves and their own thing, and everything that is crucial to who they are. That is what is important for them to do right now. That is their destiny. They need to become powerful, they need to transform, and they need to become more selfish. That's the truth. They need to become more selfish. Okay, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope I could help, and thanks for watching, and see you in the next one, hopefully. Bye.